Well, it's looking more and more like HBO Max's Harry Potter series has found their Severus Snape. And to the disgust of the vast majority of Harry Potter fans, they've decided to go the woke checking off boxes race swap route by casting Papa Essiedu as Severus Snape.
Tell me, are you all just completely stupid?
Nearly all Harry Potter fans, regardless of age, race, sex, or political affiliation, seem to be against this decision. The only holdouts in support, of course, being the crazy woke SJW types who support the race swap agenda currently going on in Hollywood.
Let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? He's not white, and I think that's fine.
He's not white. So that's going to rub some bottom dwellers the wrong way. Whatever.
What? Harry Potter can't possibly be a different race or different. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. You have to be open to see different interpretations.
Even if the books outright said Snape is a white man, who cares, right?
Oh. Get ready to see levels of racism that you've never seen before.
You serious?
Are there some descriptions in the books that maybe suggest Snape has to be a white man? Sort of, not really.
And this seems to be the go-to defense of the race swap for those who support it. The line from the book that says he has greasy black hair, a hooked nose, and sallow skin, according to these idiots, does not point to a specific race of a person.
Now, I didn't know what sallow skin meant. I thought it meant kind of gaunt looking, so I looked it up. It's often a sign of aging, and it's a change in like the hue of the skin. People with pale or pink skin tend to see like a yellow hue if they're experiencing sallow skin. But importantly, it says it's uncommon that it affects people with darker skin. Not impossible. Not it never happens, or it can't happen, just uncommon.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
But unfortunately for these clowns, there's a big problem with this. Which is, as this community note states, J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, has drawn 4 illustrations of Severus Snape as a white man. And in the 10th anniversary edition of the first book, she lists one of the illustrations of Snape, quote, as she always saw him. Here is one of those illustrations, and you can tell almost immediately by looking at it what she intended the race of the character to be. But these people ignore that because they support the DEI agenda.
But even if sallow skin did only apply to white people, that still doesn't mean Snape has to be white. No part of his character, or his story, or his intricacies, his journey, none of that is rooted in whiteness. Snape being a person of colour doesn't detract from any part of his story.
Oh, well, it kind of does detract because there are scenes in the book, like when Harry's dad hangs Snape from a tree, that, let's just say, might not go over well, especially with the audience that they're apparently trying to cater to, which means that this series, which claims to be a faithful adaptation, would have to make even more changes to the source material in order to not come across as offensive.
That's fucking stupid.
Another thing I'm seeing these people do is that they're pointing out the tiniest of nitpicks in the original movies, like Alan Rickman being 54 years old when he shot the first movie, when in the books he was supposed to be 31. Or Harry Potter's eye color and Hermione's teeth.
In the films, Harry didn't have green eyes. Hermione didn't have buck teeth. Dumbledore became a whole other person halfway through.
So you see what they're doing here. These were very minor changes that a lot of people probably didn't even notice. But what John Campea is trying to say here in his ridiculous Instagram post is that if you have a problem with Black Snape and don't have a problem with Alan Rickman's age, Harry Potter's eye color, and Hermione's teeth not being faithful to the books in the original movies, then, as he continues, it must be the tone of the actor's skin that you have a problem with, and making the implication that a majority of Harry Potter fans must indeed be racist.
He's not white. So that's going to rub some bottom dwellers the wrong way.
What a fucking bitch, am I right?
Grace Randolph jumped on the toxic fans are racist train as well, because God forbid people say negative things on social media and troll the show.
I saw one person say on social media, get ready to see levels of racism that you've never seen before. And I have to say, you didn't have to wait long. I saw some absolutely disgusting jokes and comments being made already on social media.
She even goes as far as to say that the online hate is worse than the Acolyte.
Worse than the Acolyte, Mystic? Yes. It's just so offensive. It was so bad.
You can't fix stupid.
It's not because of race, Grace. It's because it's just such a bad casting choice. I mean, let's imagine if they casted Peter Dinklage to come in and play Snape. What do you think the reaction to that would have been by Harry Potter fans? It would have been the exact same thing. But of course, the genius here thinks she knows better.
So yes, I think that diversity is important. You know, some people say they don't care if they're represented or not, but I think that's because they benefit from having so much representation.
There's not a pill you can take. There's not a class you can go to. Stupid is forever.
All right, that's all I got for today. I will continue to bring more on this as more SJW freaks continue to whine and cry about it. For now, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.